waiting to connect. And hey everybody, this is Sunla Studio and we're officially live. I'm extremely nervous because it's been a really long time since I've done a digital stream, and this format of stream is kind of new. So I'm like trying to figure out how to do the digital art while also offering the rewards, like the special theme changers and stuff like that. So so yeah, I mean, this is all very new for me. Also, it's just been a long time since I've done digital art. Like, honestly, I've just been like painting with acrylic paint for so long that I have to get used to this. I also had some technical difficulties, like syncing the audio, but we'll get that all fixed. Hopefully it sounds good on your end, because I did some tests and to me, it sounded good. But just let me know. Alright, yeah, so. And the cool thing is I get to actually sit at my computer and I get to see like multiple screens, because I didn't used to have this setup. I can see OBS and I can see my art, so I'm like totally nerding out about that. Yeah, so alright, so tonight I was kind of hoping to do like some digital art of like Animal Crossing art. I kind of want to do some like fan art of Ione? How do you pronounce that? Anyways, I did like a nice little sketch, probably like 10 minutes before we went live, so it's kind of rushed, it's not finished or anything like that, but this is kind of like the idea, like sort of what I want it to look like. Oh, that reminds me, I need to figure something out about those, the emotes. So perhaps, Keto is my husband. Alright, so let's do something about the emotes. Maybe I can take the camera and move it to... No, that wouldn't work. Alright, let's try something really quick. Emotes. Okay. And now, if we go into the chat and we try using some emotes, like, try that. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of like sort of in the frame. It's not perfectly cropped to the frame, but at least it's there, I guess, right? Yay! Okay. How does the audio sound? Is it synced up with the picture, like by clap? Pretty synced, right? Like, is it synced? Okay. Let's get back to Photoshop. So, my hands are kind of shaking right now because I'm nervous. It's like been a really long time since I have, and I also took some like caffeine, so I'm like really jittery right now, like a crazy person. So that's also kind of a little bit of a hindrance. Let's go ahead and maybe start sketching. I'm just chatting away, right? I sort of want to push this forward somehow, but I'm not really sure how to do that. Everything's synced. Good! I'm so glad. Because I like had to tinker with it so much. Like I had to change the like the video from the camera and get it to actually like sync up with the audio, and so like I had to take videos of me just clapping and just clapping over and over like a crazy person. Oh, thank you, love. You're so sweet. Alright, so Ione. I don't know how to pronounce that. Something that I noticed. Bobby Ross. Right on. Okay, something that I noticed about this character that I'm about to draw is that I think Cassiopeia, the constellation of Cassiopeia, is in her tail, which is really, really cool. I like it a lot. Yes, I do. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Oh man, hopefully I remember all the keystrokes. Alright, so what I had in mind was, let's check that. Let's undo that, and then let's go opacity. No. Yes? No, I do want that. Alright, so let's actually change this size, and we're gonna do normal instead of multiply. It's my bird Brewster! Hey Brewster! Oh my gosh, Amethyst Mystery! Look at you saving up all these points. Nice. Okay. Alrighty. Let's try that. Alright, cool. Now let's change the color on that. I like this track. Okay, so I do have layers. I have layer styles set up so that you can actually see if I'm like adjusting things on the layer style end. Keto Dog got the monies. Big spender. Yeah. So funny. Throwing around them channel points. I like that emote. I know it's like, what is that? Like PogChamp? That's the one. It looks like a monitor lizard. Super cute. I'm nervous, you guys. I just have to clarify. All right. So let's see here. You're just seeing the top of my head, so that's kind of like an issue. I need to figure out like good placement for like when I'm drawing, so that's kind of like, I was messing with that before, but it's hard to get because like I can't see the screen while I'm drawing. With my $7 sweats, unless I'm wearing the ones my mom bought, she buys you the nice ones. That's like $100 sweats, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're not really big spenders on that kind of stuff. Alright, so I did make that fun little, wow, that's a little bit laggy. Okay, well that's fine. I sort of almost want to take this nice little drawing tablet and kind of just sit back with it maybe. Because then I'm like kind of right here in your view, but I'm also holding the tablet, so I need to kind of figure this out, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. So normally with my fan arts, I normally use multiple different like drawing software. So I don't usually just use one. I use things like, I use Illustrator usually to start, and then I have like a ton of layers, and then I just mess with the layers until I get something that I like. And then I import them over to Photoshop where I finish it all up. But this time I think we're just gonna do it all in Photoshop. It's so much simpler that way. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh. So see, sometimes when my computer's using a lot of CPU, for some reason, the touch has some issues. It has like pressure problems. Alright. The Bob Ross. I like that emote. Okay. So I I guess I just gotta get into fast movement mode, because like before I was doing that before we started the stream. Hopefully my computer can like hold up after all of the things that I've like added to it, like the new graphics card and the new RAM. I would imagine all of those things would help. Like, I hope, right? And they most certainly they do. Don't get me wrong. They actually really, really help. My computer would not have been able to handle this at all. I did do some digital art, but honestly, it was not a lot because I couldn't. Okay. So if I move a little bit faster, it's slow. It's really slow to register the inputs, and I will say that does kind of throw me off a little bit, but I think I can get used to it. Okay. So when I look up like that, I'm checking the chat. Before I had the chat like lower down, so like I would have to stop. I have to stop what I'm doing to check the chat, but I really don't mind. So don't feel like you're interrupting. If you feel the need to chat away, please do so. I'm thinking her nose can be right there, but I kind of don't think it should look like that. Okay. I really love Ione. She's really adorable. Okay, it's not registering the pressure at all, but that's okay, I guess. I mean, you know, I definitely was not trying to make it that dark. Same here, like it's just not registering input, but it's because of the CPU usage on my computer. That's pretty normal. It's pretty normal, unfortunately. It's doing it again. Oh well, right? What are you gonna do? Well, nope. Ione is such a fun character. She's got such like cool eyes and such a cool tail. Like she has like a constellation in her tail. She looks so spacey. I love her. What's different? The setup? The setup is very different. It's different. So let's put her like little squirrely mouth right there. Okay. Just like in my little sketch. I did a sketch. Oh no, I was making fun of Starbucks, yeah. That one lady. You can't work the drive-thru because it's different. This is something you said earlier. Oh, okay. I tend to forget, like, I ramble on and, like, you know, I just don't remember the things that I say because the things that come out of my mouth, they just kind of go, I guess. But my phone is so delayed that it just came through. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay. So, this little lady, she is, that's kind of like her little chest thing. And we're gonna kind of like have her walk, right? And then, let's see, this is gonna be the challenging part for me. Because I want her to like walk, and I also want her to have like, oh. See, crazy because it just doesn't register like the touch pressure. Oh, crazy. I actually like the setup. You do? Thank you. That's great. So I moved some things down. I moved the, obviously, the window pane with the camera. I moved it down so that I could actually fit everything like in this camera that I'm in currently. Moved everything down. Normally it's up a little bit higher. And I also need to kind of figure some stuff out with like some of the formatting stuff, but I think for now it's good, like, because I was able to retain the themes, which is great. Because I think that they're so much fun, and like if I went with the old setup, I don't think I would be able to have like my themes. So like unless I ported my traditional art setup over and then I kind of like modified that a bit, but the theme changer, it works, and that's great. Like you were able to change the theme, and that's awesome. Oh, but there is one thing that I think I need to fix or figure out. I did realize that the color shift and the inverted color are not going to work. I think that for right now, we should disable them because I'm not even working color yet, but I will be at least next time, unless I finish this artwork this time, which would be kind of crazy, but awesome. Very possible though, actually, when you think about it. These things usually take like 3 hours-ish, so we have that. Alright. So I think I'm going to go into Twitch, like the dashboard, and I'm just going to disable some of those, so don't use them, don't waste your channel points on the color shift or the color invert, because if you do, then it's just not going to work properly. Alright, so dashboard, channel point rewards. Come on, computer, you can do it. Oh my gosh, you can totally do it. What are you doing? We're waiting. I like this music. Don't judge. This is actually okay. Let's toggle these off, and let me see what else. So technically speaking, ruined a painting would still work. It just wouldn't be cropped right to the window, and it's gonna look stupid because I'm doing digital art, so you're not gonna, like, nobody's gonna be fooled into thinking that that's, like, actually me painting on the digital art. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, back to the artwork. Dude, it is so hot in here. This is the hottest room in the house. I swear by it. I really do. Alrighty. So her arm. Little swoosh to the side because she's adorable. And then her little body, she's got these teensy little legs popping out, and she's kind of walking with her little nubbins, her little nubbin legs. And then of course this V shape up on her neck, like that, is going to be, it's cool outside if you open the window. I like that idea. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna open the window. I have to set down my tablet first though, without disrupting any wires and cords. I'll be right back. Got it. As a reward for my daughter doing things that are good, I just want to show you this thing that I got for her because it's ridiculous. She loves Pokemon and she loves Pokemon cards. I just have to show you guys. I got her like these little counterfeit cards. Oh my gosh, we're green screening, so these are gonna look really weird. But I got her like these counterfeit, like shiny, like really cool. This one's cool looking. Oh my gosh, look at the big teeny. It's not legit though. None of them are legit. None of them are real. And it's fantastic because it's been working wonders to get her to actually like, you know. Oh, it looks like, so that's another thing that I need to configure. So my pin add, I need to figure out how to get that to look nicer. You know what I mean? I might actually be able to put it in like the corner or something. Put it in a different spot maybe. But we'll figure it out. I still have a lot to do with this setup. I'll be using it for a while, so it's okay. We're kind of trial and erroring all over the place, which is really fantastic, really good, because, you know, we're just kind of figuring things out. We're feeling it out. Alrighty. So with this little V right here, we're just gonna kind of, she does that, and her little foot, okay? And we're just gonna kind of, come on Photoshop, you can do it. Alrighty. And the cool thing about Ione, I need to look up the pronunciation of, oh my gosh, there you are, it's Leon Noel. Noel Joyous 8. Hi! Welcome and thank you for being here. I appreciate your company. It's really cool that you're here. So this right here, we are working on Ione. How do you pronounce that? Like, cause I genuinely don't know. She's great. What I really love about her is that she's got like a constellation tail. Like her tail is the stars, which is super cool. But I think that Cassiopeia is the constellation that you can actually see in her tail. Go ahead and compare that to the actual like the actual constellation, cause totally. Ione? Ione? Okay. Yeah. I'm definitely going to gonna have to look into it because I genuinely I don't know. But yeah, alright. So this kind of setup is like totally new for me. Like I'm trying something really brand new. And it's weird for me to be like looking into the camera. Like it's kind of cool, but it's also like when I hit the go live, my heart was like gonna jump out of my chest because I was terrified. Okay. Ione. Okay. I'm good with that. Alrighty. Yeah. Dude, thank you so much for sending me all that cool stuff in Animal Crossing. Like, it's been an absolute massive help. I just in Happy Home Paradise, like Ione, Iona? See, I'm a pro with this. Okie dokies then. Okie dokie artichoke. Well, that's helpful. Thank you. So I think it would be good to save as to get this like just pre-saved. So that it can like autosave. Not necessarily autosave, but like have like a crash backup save, because who even knows with my computer right now? I have no idea. Did you get the big flowers? Yes, I did. And I'm using them. I'm using them in front of my castle house. I just got the castle wall. You sent me the gate, and you sent me the gate, and you sent me the castle. What do you call that? I don't know. I was just sad you can't customize them. Me too. I tried to bring it to Cyrus and nothing, so it kind of sucked. I was like a little disappointed because I was like, those would have been a really cool customization thing. So yeah. Oh well. They still actually look really nice with my color scheme because I really like red. It's all the red. But yes. I really like red stuff, so like I pretty much... Yeah, the tower, that's the one. So, castle tower, gate, and walls. So I got the wall from, Glenn. So he's admin, Animal Crossing Hell admin on the Facebook group. He's very, very helpful with all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, so he sends me stuff, and you as well. I try to send everybody, like, the stuff that I have. I don't know if it's helpful, like, but I'm trying anyways. So, like, if it's not, it's not. Who cares, right? But if it is, then that's all the better. Don't know what to expect, really. Just send a bunch of stuff and be, you know, happy about it. Like, I don't know. I'm good with collecting duplicates, too. That's totally good with me. I really am happy to just get all the things. Oh, the things. Okay, so that just kind of like didn't register. It did not register. Like it has a problem with the pressure sensitivity. That's okay. It's just because I have so much CPU being eaten up in my computer right now because it is running so many different things. So it's kind of like freaking out right now. This whole setup, this whole thing is just like super new. So I'm just like really trying to, you know, trying to survive this. Like my computer's just trying to survive and not crash. And then I have a feeling that it might crash. So I'm like slightly worried. It's very helpful. Well, thank you. That's good. That's great, actually. Okay, so Ione. I don't even remember anymore. I'm not going to remember. I'm sorry. Maybe I will. I will by next time. I don't even know if this will last 2 sessions. It might if I keep talking. I can't stop talking. I'm so stoked that I've got this tablet though, because I really, really like this tablet a lot. Like, it's super awesome. I didn't have a display tablet for like until, when did I get this thing? I think I got it last year. No, it hasn't been a whole year. It's been like half of a year. I splurged and I got myself this really cool tablet. It's called a Wacom One display tablet. Very cool. I love it and it's amazing. Okay, so So I'm kind of going based on my sketch that I did like probably like 10 minutes before I went live. And this is the sketch. If you can see that. There's the sketch. Okay, so that's what I'm using as reference right now because I just kind of like used a reference of her and then I sketched that and now I'm referencing that. So yeah, okay. Just to clear the air on that one in case there's any kind of confusion, which I highly doubt that there is, but I'm sure nobody cares. Nobody minds, nobody minds. Oh my gosh, but this squirrel girl, she's so lovely, and I'm so happy because she's so cute. And I want to draw Petrie. She's my little mousy nerd girl, and she's like super duper cute, and I love her. Tiny little paw, little baby squirrel paw, feet, little feet. Alright. And then she's got these little eye things. Because she's super cute. You got a new tablet? Yes, I did. It's a Wacom One. And I used it to make my fun little mascot character in the corner over there. Yeah, I used it for that. I used it to redo my logo. This was all during the whole rebranding, so it was probably like a half a year ago, like 6 months, maybe a little longer. I don't know. But it's great. It's really helpful to have something that you can have as a display that also you can draw on because it's like really, really cool. My brain is going in and out right now due to pain meds. Oh no! Pain meds entails pain. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Everything all right over there? You're always going through some crap, man. Like, you're a trooper, though. Like, you'll hardly ever talk about it, and then when things, like, get really crazy is when it finally surfaces. The little logo is so cute. Thank you. That is sweet of you. Alrighty. So I suppose we should just kind of jump into... I don't want to do line art. I want to actually just like paint her like normal. Like a... Maybe I should do line art. That might be nice to do line art. Okay, so this means we're going to zoom in. How far do we want to zoom? We want to zoom in. It does make me drowsy once it kicks in though. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I just need pain meds for tonight's bad spell. Aw, man. Yeah. Those things, I mean, it depends on what you take, but yeah, like... Yeah, you can't fight the drowsiness with certain meds. Just try as you may. It's just not gonna work, right? But that's okay. I mean, this is like literally the most like chill, like I got the video game music playing and I make the art and I just ramble. There's not a lot going on in these. so it's the time to nod off. Are you going to have them all in their normal outfits? I think so. Just their default outfits. So normally that's what I like to do. I like to put them in their default, whatever they would be wearing by default. But I have had a commission of a villager that was wearing something else. So Rin 143, she joins us sometimes. She commissioned a Tia artwork one time, and she wanted her to wear like this cute plaid dress. It was super cute. And I actually think that it looked better on her than her normal outfit. Rin, hello! You're here! I was just talking about you. In a good way. Yes, you are here! I'm so excited! Yeah, so Leon Noel Joyous 8 was asking if I will have them in their normal outfits. Tia's normal outfit is a maid dress, right? You know, to be honest, I can't remember. That might be something that I have to look up. Quite possibly. Who knows? But hello, Rin. Yeah, we were talking about Tia, and we were talking about how that one time when you wanted Tia, you wanted to swap out her outfit for a cute plaid dress. And it looked better than her default. It looked way better. Yep, I just didn't like her in the maid dress. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I felt like it was okay, but then when you proposed the other dress, and you showed me that, I was like, dude, totally. Like, why shouldn't she wear that anyway? That's cute. I liked the little spaghetti straps. It's just cute. I thought it was super cute. Like having her just kind of like jump with the frills of the dress. When I was, you know, drawing her, I just thought it looked so much better than the other dress. Alrighty. So, I guess we're gonna do some line art. But with this, I think that I'm gonna turn off the opacity thing. Alright? So the thing about this is, do you see it trailing behind like slowly? If you see that, it looks like it might be difficult for me. Yeah, that other dress was so cute. You know, funny enough, I don't your birthday. Because. Okay. Focus. Focus, Sunla, focus. Alright, so I kind of want to zoom in here. We're going to zoom in. We're going to zoom into... Let's try 100% and let's just see where that takes us. Okay, 100's actually not that close. Let's try, 130? Maybe? Good enough, I think. Let me try something though. I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm just going to save periodically because I have no idea if my computer is going to crash. Like, I don't know. We're just going to find out. In Happy Home Paradise, there's another animal that adds a maid dress other than Tia. There is? I don't doubt that, because a lot of animals share like same stuff, I've noticed. Including outfits and like flooring and carpets and stuff like that. Yeah. Okie dokie. Okay, that's extremely slow. Extremely slow. It's actually kind of bugging me out a little bit. Maybe if I use a smoother... No. What if I... No, it's still laggy. I think. can I do to reduce the lag? Rin? Yes. You guessed it. Marshall has made dresses as one of his suggested outfits. The cutesy maid dress. Marshall? No way! Like, they actually, like, really? Are you serious? Is it because, like, they're paying attention, like, to the memes and stuff? Is that, like... Dude, that's so funny. I can't believe that. That reminds me of, like, KK Break. The artwork for that, it's almost like they knew about the Anka House meme. Meme animation. God, that's terrible. That's so funny. I feel like... I feel like, wow, this is like really, really laggy. It's kind of like terrible, actually. It's fine for like the fast sketching, but maybe for like the more slow movements. I guess I just need to get used to it because this is gonna be difficult. It's because his home request is a cafe. It's supposed to be a coffee shop, but you can make it a maid cafe too. Nintendo knows everyone wants him in one, right? Like, that's pretty much what it is. I feel like, did you guys ever see, like, the KK Break? Like, I can't get over that. And they definitely, did, like, it was ambiguous before, but I'm pretty sure that, CJ and Flick are, you know, are shipped canonically, which is cute, but like before I just wasn't, you know, into that ship because it felt like too ambiguous, almost like before with Isabelle. Like, people thought that Isabelle had a crush on the player character in Animal Crossing New Leaf, but that's not true. Like, it's just, you know, it's just her being polite and nice. Like, people were like, oh yeah, she has a crush on the player character. I'm like, well, what? No, like, where are you pulling this from? But yeah, I just like kind of disregarded it because it's like you don't have enough information to really like make any kind of guesses. But yeah, but they are so gay. They were roommates, and there's special dialogue that I think either Nat or Chip, I think one of them says something about like their son like liking their relationship with the other, so, you know what I mean? Like basically making comments on how they love their relationship. It makes sense. Like, the more that they kind of like say stuff about it, it just makes more sense. They were roommates. I always thought she liked KK Slider, and she did. She said that. Like, she actually says that in her New Leaf dialogue. I thought, like, she had dialogue for that, so I don't know. I think Isabelle might actually be crushing on Nook based on her interactions with him. My ad doesn't quite work unless I move out of the way. Stupid. I need to figure that out. That was stupid. Chip talks about CJ would never have made it if not for Flick or something. Wow. I thought so too. Yeah. Wow. Isabelle crushing on Nook because of... Really? Just because of Animal Crossing New Horizons dialogue. Weird. Didn't ever gather that. I feel like Nook gives me like kind of the like old boss vibes, but I don't know. Like she gives me kind of like the secretary vibes. She just kind of has that. Like, you know, she dresses the part, so I don't know. Maybe he's just like kind of a creeper. I wouldn't put it past slimy old Nook. That's so funny. Everyone's gay for KK though. Yeah. Them eyebrows, baby. Yeah. It's so laggy. I really have to get used to it. It's like really not nice. I don't like it at all. I sort of almost just want to get into the painting, like almost like speed painting. And I think Isabelle is just sweet to everyone. I agree. I think Isabelle's just sweet. Nook would never. I'm a gentleman. Yes, yes. I mean, he is. He is. Yeah, like I hear it in his voice where it's like, yes, I'm a gentleman. Yes, yes. Like I don't, like, I only heard it in his. Thanks, Moko. Hello. Why, thank you. Hi. He's no creep. I'm gonna go ahead and allow that because for some reason Automod tried to like withhold that, but that's such a benign comment. It's so benign. Prospero wanted to say hi before bed. Hi, brother, Prospero. Yeah, I don't know. I guess creep, cause like maybe people can be creepy. I don't really know. Okay, so let's I have a better idea. I actually don't really care for line art at all. In fact, what I prefer to do is I prefer to treat it like painting. And check this out. Here's what we're gonna go ahead and do. We're gonna use this as our palette, and we're gonna start grabbing colors. We're just gonna start grabbing colors. Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. Super cool. So the eyedropper. Eyedropper for Ione. 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 Okay, so let's just go ahead and, oops, there. We're just gonna grab colors. Gosh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. A game that just came out has Act 12 has a huge update. Okay, heading to bed, just wanted to share some love. Have a good night. Well, thank you so much for being here and hanging out. Thank you for your presence. Definitely get some rest, and thanks for stopping in. Thank you to you and Brother Prospero. Bye, you guys. Get some good rest. I think I'm actually gonna take a quick break just because, like, I have some really bad allergies right now. Like, I need to, like, go sneeze. And, like, maybe get up and get some water and cool off because it is, like, hot in here. I opened up a window, but it's just hot. Like, what are you gonna do? It's still so weird to me that her house is saying a streamer girl, but she has a galaxy thing. Oh, there's a lot of streamers, huh? I just did, who's that? Dog, I don't remember her name. She was one of these special RV cards in New Leaf. I don't remember her name, but she has the streamer theme, and so does what's the name of the new red elephant? I'm just drawing blanks. Those are the ones that I have that have the streamer theme. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna have like the same old break screen, but I'm just gonna be right back so I can like cool off, get some water, go like take care of my allergies and stuff like that. I think I might pop off too. Unfortunately, my eyes are blurring up. Get some rest, dude. Thank you so much for stopping in and chatting with us. It's awesome that you hung around for a little bit. Yeah, especially with like all the new stuff like that I'm just kind of figuring out. There's a lot of technical difficulties and stuff like that, but I'm hoping that I can get the kinks worked out by next stream tomorrow. That would be really cool. Sid, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's him. All right, you guys, I'll be right back. See you soon. Sorry about that. We have some technical difficulties, just a little bit. But I have returned. Let's see if it can connect. There we go. Okay, I have reappeared. Out of thin air. Hello? I am back. Yeah. So let's go ahead and try and do something about this. So the problem that I'm having right now is that the CPU is being all eaten up by everything else, like the streaming and all that fun stuff. So the line art has become kind of challenging. I think I'm gonna have to save periodically because I am having some issues. Which is fine. I was thinking that I'm going to kind of skip line art and just kind of do some painting. I did pick up the color, Ione's color. She's a blue squirrel. She's very blue. And I just want to make sure that this is her sketch layer. We're just going to drag that on top. And underneath, I'm just going to kind of paint. Okay, so it looks like it's not doing too bad right now. Let's actually up the ante. We're gonna... Alright, so let's do like 100% opacity. And yeah, and we're not going to allow the layer to kind of like lose some opacity because okay, that's working out for me. Here we go. It's I just worry about my Photoshop crashing, but it's so far so good, which is great. Yeah, so normally when I do this kind of thing, when I do this kind of artwork, I start in Adobe Illustrator. Just let you know, I'm going to be here, but I'm also playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Yay! Oh, I saw that you mentioned the update. I didn't realize that there would be an update right away. Wow. I'm going to be playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, so I may be lurking for the most part. Well, I'm so glad that you got the game. That's great. I ended up buying Shining Pearl, but I got it like physical pre-ordered, so it's coming sometime tomorrow. So I'll physically have it instead of doing the digital download. So I guess there's gonna be that update that I'm not gonna be able to play it right away. That's so weird that they updated it like practically right away. I wonder if there's like a patch, if it's a patch for like a game-breaking bug, which wouldn't surprise me a whole lot. But that's great. I'm so happy that you are playing Brilliant Diamond. Let me know how that is. Wait, who's your starter? You're probably getting there, at least close. All right. Alright. Oh! I was late because I had to zoom to GameStop to grab it. Oh, you went to GameStop. Ooh, midnight release? Wait, they're doing that? They're doing that still? Amidst the... Ooh, pandemic. They're doing it? I love the chibi art style. It looks so beautiful. Okay, so I didn't spoil any of the gameplay, obviously. I played Pokemon Pearl, the original, so I guess there's not really a whole lot to spoil, but still. Let's see. I'm not, yeah. I'm a really big fan of the gorgeous art style though. Because it seems like ILCA, the developers that worked on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they also worked on Pokemon Home, but they seem to have this really great strong suit of like doing a faithful recreation of like what they're basing something off of. Piplup. I'm doing Piplup. I did that for Platinum. The original Pearl version, my first starter for 4th gen was Chimchar, but I didn't like Chimchar very much. I don't like Monferno. Yeah, they did it. Yeah, ILCA. Same, I haven't looked anything up about it. Yeah, I'm worried about doing that. I really don't want to spoil any surprises. It's the same as the Animal Crossing update. I've been trying to keep my nose out of like data mines and stuff like that because I actually don't want to spoil the cool stuff. Also, not just data mines, but like the unlockables in Happy Home Paradise, because like as I unlock new features, I'm like, wow, surprised. Today I unlocked the ability to transfer Bells and Pocky. Yeah, I got the ability to do the conversions, which is super cool. Yeah, I think that I don't think I've unlocked the. What I do know though, because everyone's been posting it on social media, is how you can do the shining thing, but you can apply a pattern on one of the effects, and I don't have that yet. But I'm excited to unlock that because that would be really, really cool to utilize. Yeah, I really just, I don't like spoilers if it's something that I'm super into. If it's something that I'm not like that into, I don't really care. You know, spoilers. Like I don't know. I don't feel super upset about that. I don't feel super upset either way, but I just try to, you know, I just try to be good about it. You know what would be really helpful? If I had like a way to flip the layer with a keystroke. And it's something, or flip the canvas with a keystroke. That would be cool. So yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. With her fan art, I'm just gonna kind of like do things like this instead of getting real into doing any kind of like line art, because like the line art really actually genuinely doesn't matter too much to me if I'm doing like a digital painting, because I just kind of block colors anyways. I just kind of like go kind of heavy on the colors and try and make it look as good as I possibly can. Alright, so let's start. We're gonna like really use this dark color like right here. Okay. Here we go, and we'll do some blending and stuff like that later. Like, it's not really gonna be. Super important at this very moment. There is method to my madness, though. Normally, I like to use I really love to use Adobe Illustrator first, because it allows me to do like easy line art, but not even just the line art. I also just like to have everything on the separate layers and to be able to manipulate those layers just super easily. It's really awesome to have the ability to do that. You know, I'm bobbing around and stuff like that, but I actually think that my audio is probably not synced with the music, which would be kind of funny. Alright, so Ione. I really think it's Ione. Am I wrong? Alrighty. Let's add some dark blue to her ears. And the inner ears, they look almost kind of greenish. Fascinating. Very fascinating. Okay. Her nose is a nice little violet, so we shall use that. Okay. And then for her little outfit, oh, I kind of want to use this deeper blue for her little Ione. You think I'm right about the name? That makes one person at least who believes in me. I think it's Ione, but yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. It's not something I ever looked up. Maybe it's time to look it up. Hey, Google, how do you pronounce Ione? How do you pronounce Ione? Oh! Leon Noel is right. I was wrong. Let me see. No. I want to hear it. You hear that? Ione. Ione. I was wrong, and he was kind of wrong too, because it's not Ione. It's Ione. Oh. This whole time I've been pronouncing it wrong. Alright, that's cool. Back to Photoshop. Now we know how to say our name. Back to the basics. Alrighty. Alright. I like her, like, kind of like yellow eyeshadow, like the stars. I don't know, she's cute. I'm kind of thinking I should probably reduce the size of this brush, but maybe once I finish blotting everything and, well, finish this up, this little piece. Look at her little space suit. She's so cute. Alrighty, how about some hair action? This is one of the bigger parts where it's like she does have like a lot of hair. Kind of want to do like a nice little fluffin' top. A fluffin' muffin. Look at this fluffin' muffin. Oh, she's so cute. I love her. Little starry girl. This is pretty chill. You know, I was super nervous about the doing the digital art thing for just way too long, because it's been so long since I've done this. It's been a very long time since I've done digital art. So, yeah. I was really nervous about it. I was also nervous about the cam. I was also nervous about my getup because I have changed so very much. As far as the appearance goes, you can kind of see that I'm trying to make it a little bit of an effort. So yeah. Yeah, I was definitely kind of nervous about that. A little fluffin' girl. Fluffin' hair. Okay. But yeah, I was pretty nervous about that. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm also nervous about like face cams and stuff like that. I really love to kind of get done up and stuff like that too, though. Alrighty. So, she does have a slight green tint to some of her, like, little hair things. Like, her hairs are kind of like... Some of them are darker and like more greenish, and some of them are a little lighter. And yeah, so I guess here's what I need to figure out. Man, it's been so long since I've done like digital art, but I'm actually like really enjoying it. It's been such a long time. It's been such a long time. But yeah, it's really fun. And it's nice because I have a computer that can kind of handle it better. Alright, so she has like light, almost like this color, but a little bit lighter. So I will have to kind of find an in-between kind of shade. Okay, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Something like that, but I think a little bit slightly darker. Not that dark though. Something like, no, not quite. I gotta find something like this, perhaps? No, not quite that either. Almost. It's really hard to find that sweet spot, that in between. I think we found it. Alright, yeah, I think we found it. Kirby music. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's how many parts her hair has. Like how many different like stripes that it has. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I see in her character art. So I think it's 6 exactly. Okay, I'm gonna go with 6. Now let's see how it looks without this. Okay, looks pretty alright to me. Alrighty, so now let's work on her little eyeshadow. Her little cute eyes, adorable. Adorable squirrel with the beautiful little eyes. You know she works on her eyeshadow. You know she does. So, I'm gonna kind of like go around these like that. So this is like the first time in a long time that I've done digital art with this like exact process. I don't normally use this process for digital art. Usually I separate things into a lot of layers, but right now I have 2 active layers for the artwork and then 1 for the reference. And the reference is over here on the side, right there. So there's our reference. She's just kind of off to the side. I was kind of also thinking of like adding like a layers panel to my live streams. But I'm not really sure where I'd fit that in this layout. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to say. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't really matter right now, does it? That's alright. But I do have something nice and neat. Layer styles. When I go into blending options, you get to see the layer styles that I work on. So that, at the very least, does show when the right window pops up. Ooh, celestial theme! Yay! I'm in space! Nice! Yes. All right. I love celestial theme. It's perfect. It's perfect for Ione. It's perfect for Ione. Okay. Yeah. So let's get this set up here. When I hit close and I close that, the window disappears like magic. Alrighty. So with this, we're just gonna I'm going to like just fill this in and just, I guess maybe like kind of work around it perhaps. So like I'm gonna kind of like go a little bit over the eyelid because I'm going to go over that with the eyelid to kind of sharpen it and make it look a little bit better. Yay! Oh my gosh, hey, it's Space Dad stuff. Thanks so much for being here. And there's the Pikachu. So like I was alerted right away because I heard the sound of the Pikachu, so it's awesome. So tonight I am working on Ione from Animal Crossing. We're super excited because she's the galactic squirrel, spacey space girl. I thought it matches a bit better. It totally does. It's great. It's perfect. That is totally perfect. Yeah, so we are working on her. Something that I noticed about her tail is that this looks like Cassiopeia. I'm back from the famed land of Mexico. You are back from Cancun. How was your trip? I'm so excited to hear about it. Oh my gosh. Please, please share. I've never been there and I don't know what it's like. I love her already. Oh, thank you. I had the time of my life. Ooh, that's exciting. That's extremely awesome. Yeah, so like partying all the time, or like a mixture of partying and relaxing, or like doing some wild, crazy stuff like ziplining. I don't know what you do there. I really don't. What do you do there? What do you do? Take some get on them boats, take a cruise. I don't know. That's so cool though. That's great. That's great news. So you were there for a while. So you got back. When did you get back? You visited Chichen Itza? Went parasailing. Zipline through. You did zipline. I was guessing. I pulled that right out of my behind. Parasailing. That is so cool, dude. Parasailing. Is that like paragliding? Parasailing. That's cool. That is so cool. Zipline through caverns, deep sea fishing, drink a lot of tequila. Whoa, Chichen Itza. How do you pronounce that? I live under a rock, so like I don't know these things. As one of the 7 wonders of the world, it's a huge temple. Dude, that sounds incredible. Wow, for real. Dude, that's crazy. Well, I'm so glad that you went and that you had the time of your life. Now that you've had the best time of your life, how do you feel about living the rest of your life? Is everything gonna be boring from now on? Is everything gonna suck, or are you like ready to relax? Because that sounds like a lot of stuff. I knew it was gonna be fun, but I had no idea it was gonna be so good. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that I'm ready to go back. Oh, wow. Back to Cancun? Dang. So you're back from Cancun. That's so cool. That's freaking awesome. Well, I applaud you. That's fantastic. I'm so glad to hear about that. Because that sounds like a lot of fun. so tired out when there's so much excitement. Like, I get really tired when there's so much happening, so much going on. Like, I don't know, I get sleepy. I get like hibernation mode. It's kinda lame, but you know, I'm kinda lame. I knew it was gonna be fun. I know it was gonna be so fun. I'm ready to go back. Yeah, I got back yesterday. I bet you're tired. You're probably, I would be. I would want to hibernate. For real. That's crazy, dude. That's so cool. Well, Kino Husbando was here for a little bit. And then he passed out because he was really sleepy. He's a sleepy guy. Sure, sleepy. I missed Husbando, man. Oh, don't worry. He'll be back tomorrow. He has the weekends off, and he is generally more active on, nights where he doesn't have to work the next day. So on the weekends, like on Friday night, he's gonna be here for longer. And yeah, so it'll be good. It'll be good. It's exciting. Alright, so a share. Kind of thinking. Let's start working on her mouth. Oh, I have to show you pictures from the trip though. My sister's wedding was so much fun and beautiful. Oh, I would love to see. My phone is my camera right now. Hi camera phone. And hi everybody. But yeah, my phone's my camera right now, so I'm not gonna be able to see until I am off the stream. But I'll get back to you when I am, and I would love to see it. I really would. Cool. And I might be able to set up like another scene where I can like show things, like a screen capture scene. But of course, it would probably have to be cropped so that only some stuff fits. Yeah, I'll send them to you later. Yay! Thank you! Thank you. That's awesome. Okie dokies, artichokes. So I also need to do kind of like we're gonna like probably start with the darkest part of her dress. And I think I'm probably gonna do a layer underneath just to not mess with what I already have laid down. Yeah, we're gonna use the darkest color for this piece. So, Space Daddy, did you get Pokemon Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl? That's the question. Is this the start of a bunch of Animal Crossing fan arts? Yes, it is. This is just the first one, and I want to make a whole bunch of them. I'm gonna like binge fan arts. I'm getting Brilliant Diamonds tomorrow. Ooh, so I'm getting Shining Pearl tomorrow. Mine's coming as a physical copy in the mail. Yeah, super exciting. But yes, this is just the first one out of many that I'm going to do because I'm super excited about the update. I'm super excited about all the characters that are in the update. And some people were wondering about me making fan art, and so I caved and I was like, I'm gonna do it on stream. And at first I thought, hey, I should do this on a separate day, on another day. But honestly, to be completely real with you, if I did like a stream on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I did one digital stream and then two traditional streams, it would be really hard for me to do. I'm already playing Brilliant Diamond. Yes, Rin 143. Rin, Aaron. Why do I call you Rin 143? Like, we all know who you are. Rin. Yeah, she's already got it. And she said that there was an update already. So, like, she went to GameStop. She went all the way to GameStop to get it at the midnight release. That's so cool. That is freaking awesome. Yeah, I thought that it was a digital thing. I didn't know that they were still doing the midnight releases, which is like great. I don't know. I'm all about that. Alright, here we go. So let's do an opacity lock right here. And we're going to do a color grabber on her little paws, her tiny little baby paws. And then we're going to go ahead and watch this. Oh, that's right. I had forgotten. I had forgotten that they are on the same layer. Okay. Rather large update. It took like 15 minutes. That's so weird. I have so many videos on my phone of me taking shots of people. Shots with people. I have no clue who they were. That's freaking funny. Yeah, that's great. That sounds like party time. Yeah, for real. Toe beans! Little toe beans. Little squirrely toe beans. Let's kind of like sharpen this up though. Let's like make this a little bit something like that. Sorry, I'm leaning in like really far down, like disappearing from the camera. That's fantastic. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Great, I think I kind of do want her paw to look like that, almost. And then maybe like... So I have the opacity lock on. Okay, then I can just do this. Alright, very good, very good. Aw, she's so cute. Look at her walking with her sassy little squirrel walk. I don't know, she's adorable. And then she's got the green feet as well. So let's do that too. So this is the right layer. I don't know why it's not. Oh, okay. I'm dumb. I'm super dumb. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so yeah. Okay. Let's see this. 75%. Zoomed out. Zoomed out. Alright. Alright, still more to do. A lot more to do. Let's go zoom back in. What was I at before? 130? I can't remember. 130 I think is right. Alrighty. If I take away this layer, this is kind of what we're left with, which is good. I'm good with that. Alrighty. And then for a little mouth, we're gonna kind of make the size of this brush quite a bit smaller. And then we're going to start to like mess with the brush opacity. sure how I feel about her mouth looking like that. Just not quite right. Not quite there. Alright, and her little nose. I want to fix that up as well. Okay. Great. Wonderful. Yeah, and I need to start getting a little bit faster with the with this format because it is quite like it's quite different for me. I'm just not quite used to it just yet. But I will be soon, I think. Yeah, alrighty. Speaking of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, this track, this music, so good. The lakes, beautiful. My daughter's absolutely going to love watching me play Brilliant Diamond. Sorry, Shining Pearl. That's the one that I ordered. Why did I say Brilliant Diamond? I'm gonna be playing Shining Pearl, not Brilliant Diamond. Same diff though, right? Okay. I don't like that. So, I'm gonna redo that. Better. There we are. Alright, and then now we have to pay attention to her tail and Cassiopeia. I'm going to do the stars on a separate layer because I'm going to apply some glow effects to them, which is going to be super fun. For some reason or another, my taskbar just doesn't want to put this pop-up away. Okay, there we go. I need to do more with the update. I want all the gyroids. Oh, you want gyroids. Hey, so today, either yesterday or today, I sent you a friend request on the Switch because I guess I never sent one or we're not friends on the Switch yet. But I realized that because I wanted to send you something spacey or Space Daddy Gangsta. And then I realized I couldn't send it to you and you weren't in my contacts in Animal Crossing. So I was like, oh, maybe I'm not friends with them on the Switch. So then I picked through it and I found out that I wasn't. So then I sent a friend request because you can do that. Yes, that'd be great. Yeah, because I have something for you. And I was like, I was sad that I couldn't send it because, you know, I just couldn't. All right, so let's get some Cassiopeia in her tail. Right. And this is on a separate layer. Whoa. Alrighty. You can kind of see it right there. And then, let's take a look at some of these other stars in here. Did you know that Cassiopeia points to Andromeda Galaxy. You can follow the constellation Cassiopeia to actually find Andromeda Galaxy, which looks like a very faint star in the sky. And you can't see it with the naked eye usually, and you really can't see it when there's a full moon because it's too bright. But you can see it with binoculars. It sort of looks like a little smudge in the sky. And when you follow, you look at Cassiopeia, it looks like a W, right? If you find it in the sky, which you can only see, I believe in the northern hemisphere is the only place that you can actually see this constellation. And during kind of like the winter solstice. So like right now, you can actually see it. You can actually see Andromeda. It looks like a little smudge in the sky right over here. So you'll see like this W shape. It's almost like an arrow pointing to Andromeda, which should be over here, and it looks like a very faint smudge. You can't actually, you can't see it all too well, but you can actually look at it. She looks so sassy. Maybe one of my new favorite characters. Ooh, so you said, Space Daddy, you said, my Switch is dead at the moment because I was playing Mario Party on the beach like every day. Hey, no worries. That's so funny that you're playing Mario Party on the beach. I absolutely love her. I feel like her card art, she looks super sassy. But I gave her like this tiny little smile because I just felt like it would look nice. And I gave her fabulous hair. I'm trying to make her look pretty adorable and sassy. Hoping I'm doing a pretty good job at that. All right, so I'm just going to have the constellation face the way that it normally does on the opposite side of her tail. I don't know how her model looks, but I like to pretend that her tail is kind of like a vision into space, so it's cool. Almost like a bubble of space, sort of like Pokemon Cosmog. You know how it looks like a little galaxy? Here we go. This is challenging because I'm like really looking at like all of the little stars in her tail. And I'm seeing a lot of them. But I really think that these are legitimately the actual stars in the sky. And they just basically made a texture for it and copied them over. So here's what we have so far. She's honestly one of my new favorites because she's so cosmic. Yeah, I don't blame you because you're Space Daddy, but yeah, like I think that she is fantastic and wonderful and absolutely adorable. Kind of want to like, I don't know if I want to give her the squirrel mouth. That's a little bit too low. I don't know if I want to add that either. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, and then if I like hide this and maybe just start working on it from here. Alrighty. If I just like, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna use that sketch layer like we used the sketch layer. We're just gonna have that hidden so we don't need it really anymore. And then just gonna go ahead and start working on her art. Okay. And let's see here. Alrighty, so this is like basically like kind of like a lineless thing that we have going on here. I'm gonna turn off the layer opacity lock because I kind of want to add a little bit of shoulder action, just a little bit. And then we will be doing blending pretty soon here as well, which will be very nice. Nice to do that. Okay. I don't know how I feel about what I just did there. We're just kind of winging it. Just winging it. Okay. I don't really like the way that looks, but that's okay. Let's turn this thing upside down. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and use the This is my first time working just like lineless, like solely in Photoshop. So this is probably just going to look kind of awkward for just a short bit until I really get the hang of this. Because there's no layers to fall back on that I'm working with. I'm actually like kind of doing much less layers this time. I'm like really trying to cut down on my layer usage. Which seems kind of pointless, but it's better for organization, I would argue, personally. Oh, wow, bit! It's gonna turn out super good, just like everything you do. Oh, so sweet of you. Thank you so much, Space Daddy, you're awesome. Thank you for the bits, you rock my socks. I be trying. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I be trying. Alright, so this is all merged down. And then also this. Edit. I'm just gonna cut it. That's right, I'm gonna cut it. And I'm gonna paste it. Ah. Alright, so I'm gonna paste it in place. Paste in place. Shift Control V. I should have known that. I left half my socks in Cancun, so I need to buy more to rock. A lot of socks to just leave in Cancun. That's so funny that you left half your socks in Cancun. That's just so funny. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and wait, this is on a separate layer? No, I want to merge that down. Merge that down, baby. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. So now, Something I kind of want to do. I have no idea if I want to move her leg or shift her leg just a little bit. But I think it just needed a tiny shift, and perhaps also a very small amount of warping needs to happen. Right? I mean, little tiny squirrely legs. I'm so used to the old game. I keep holding the B button when I run. When I don't need to. Oh, really? So Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you don't actually need to, like, run? Remember when you used to have to get the running shoes to even run in the older games? And you couldn't even run in first gen, like that sucked. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. There we go. There we go. Okay. And now, let's look at it at 100%. And I'm gonna kind of start like warping until I see this, like, until I get it right, because it's not quite right. Yeah, this one, you need to get the shoes almost, or you get the shoes almost right away. Wow. That's great. Okay. I'm still trying to get the warping just right. I feel like this is kind of helping a little bit. I think that looks about right. I'm just so used to having the, I just read that and for some reason I thought that a new message came in, like it, like, popped, but I'm just like crazy and I'm losing my mind. That's so funny. Alright, that should be good. That should work out just fine. Very good. Oh, very good. Okay. Alrighty, so now I'm going to do some more layers. This layer, I'm going to try something. I haven't really done this method in a very, very long time. The one pic I'm going to send you is the logo of the resort I stayed at. They put it on cup shirts, etc. The problem is it's literally the White Claw logo with their resort name on it. I was laughing so much about it. That's so funny. What the heck? That's hilarious. Are you serious? That's really funny. Oh my god. That is so funny. Okay, good. I did keep the stars on a separate layer. I was like freaking out for a second and I thought I didn't. Alright, so on this layer though, this particular layer right here, I am going to create a clipping mask. We're going to clip to that layer and then we're going to go multiply. So, and then I'm going to rename this layer. We can name shadows. Shadows. Okay. Very good. And let's kind of make this really massive. Okay. And then I'm going to actually, so let's do a color picker. Let's actually pick some colors so that we can get some really good shadows. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm doing this in the correct order, but I guess I should just like kind of wing it and just go for it. And one thing I did forget to do was this, so that I can actually, here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, wow. I forgot that sometimes the pressure sensitivity doesn't actually pick up. Like, the pressure doesn't work. They straight up stole it. That's so pathetic. That's, like, really sad. Also, the resort has a hawk as an employee that scares away the smaller birds from trying to steal food. He was such a good boy. That's so weird. That is really weird. That's kind of awesome, though. Like a hawk? That's freaking cool. Imagine having a raptor. And that's, like, the employee. He better be employee of the month, because he sounds great. What a good boy. What a super good boy. Alright, so... So these types of layers, oh, come on. When it does that, it doesn't pick up the pressure sensitivity properly, which is a real shame, because it's very frustrating. Okay, and also, this. Oh, geez, Control Z. Are we sure that's normal? That's strength 1? No, that doesn't look right. Really? That doesn't look right. No. Lighten, maybe? Can I try this? No, it still just smears it on. That's so weird. Alright, I have a better idea. Yeah, I have a better idea, actually. Okay. So, we're clearing that layer. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. That sounds scary. Birds of prey are scary. He was the goodest boy. He'd just chill by the pool and dance around when his owner was around and they were on break. Still not as scary as pelicans. Pelicans are scary? I talked to the owner about it, and the hawk has his own room at the resort and everything. Oh my gosh, that's special. That's adorable. That is so, so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have a better idea. I have an absolutely better idea. Instead of using these shadows with the clipping mask, I'm honestly just gonna start painting over everything and just do it the most sloppy way possible, but the most fast and efficient way. So I think that it's gonna actually work out quite well. $130. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're actually gonna start using our, and I'm really hoping, okay, I'm really hoping that my computer can handle the many, many brush strokes I'm about to make, because it actually likes to stop. Whoa, whoa, okay. I've seen a pelican eat a puppy. Yes, they are horrific. Yeah. And I've seen a pelican eat a rabbit, I thought. Like, there was a video of a pelican straight up eating a rabbit, and I thought that that was, like, abnormal. Nope, apparently pelicans just do that. They take small mammals, and it's good for their digestive tracts or something. And they straight up just, like, once in a while, they just straight up eat a whole mammal. And I thought it was crazy because I thought that they only ate fish. Like, I thought that they only scooped up and ate fish. Nope, apparently they'll just straight up down a whole rabbit or something. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. There's, like, videos online. I'm not bluffing. Like, totally look at that. Because it's freaky. It's, like, straight up freaky. Okay, yeah, Rin, you do have a point. Because I completely forgot that pelicans did that, and for good reason, because I don't really want that plaguing my mind. It's kind of scary. Like, seriously. Yeah, that's pretty freaky stuff. I agree. I'll knock a pelican out, sheesh. Yeah, they're crazy, man. They're crazy. Crazy little things. I still like them because they're birds, but yeah, they're on thin ice. Thin ice. Okay, let's see. Alright, that's what I was doing. I had a blank there. Okay, so I do have, instead of opacity 100, we're not going to put it on lighten, we're going to put it on normal, and we're just going to kind of like blend stuff. Yeah, alright, here we go. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna have it just kind of gradient. A pelican ate a kid's puppy right in front of us. A while back, I was scared for life. That's scarring. That's like traumatic. That's a traumatic event that I would never forget. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I would be really scared of pelicans too. That's freaky. Jeez. I can't imagine. Okay, I've had literal nightmares of my bird Pecco, specifically. He flew away like a few years ago, like 3 years ago. He flew away, and we had tons and tons of hawks in our area. Obviously we got him back, but one of my biggest fears was that he would get snatched up by a hawk, and they are literally everywhere, tearing animals apart. Just last week, I saw a hawk that had, like, carrion. It was like carrion. Like, it was a dead animal that it had, and it was just ripped apart in this mess. It was just a disgusting mess that it had. It was eating and ripping at it. On top of our brick wall. It was just like holding it down with its claws and like ripping up pieces. It was so graphic and horrifying. And all the while, I couldn't stop thinking about in our backyard we had this dove nest. And this is so funny. Oh my gosh. A dove built a nest on top of my husband's weed whacker that was leaned up against the wall. It was just perched up on top. And there was a little baby in there, but she left the baby a lot. Like, it was alone most of the time, which freaked me out. But I was out there just kind of monitoring to make sure everything was okay. She left the baby overnight for the first time, and I think I learned that that's normal dove behavior when they're old enough to regulate their own temperatures. They just leave their babies in the nest by themselves, which is super sad to me. I just wanted to, but I didn't want to disturb nature. So I was checking on the baby, and then I came out, but before looking over to make sure that the the baby bird was okay, the little fledgling. I saw the hawk just destroying this thing, this like meat, tearing it up on the wall, and I was just like, the baby, is it okay? I was panicking, and then I looked over, the baby was okay. The baby bird was still there. I was freaked out, but I chased the hawk away. I was like, get out of here! You're not welcome! Because I didn't want it to go after the baby bird. Yeah, the baby ended up being okay, and then flew off with the parents, and it was all good after that. But freaked me out, dude. Freaked me out. Eat the pelican puppy to show dominance. I saw some cool birds, but a lot of them don't hang around town area because it's hot and crowded. Okay, I'll never trust a pelican again. I would rather try to cuddle a wild owl than be around a pelican. That made me laugh so hard. Wild hawks are crazy quick too. Yeah, freaky, dude. Freaky stuff. I was horrified. And with my bird, after he flew away, this is what freaked me out so much. We had hawks everywhere, right? But before he flew away, in one of the bird groups that I'm in on Facebook, a lot of people talk, a lot of posts, reach my feed. And one of them was somebody talking about how their bird flew out and then was right there, and they were calling their bird back, and a hawk swooped down and got their bird, and they watched it happen in front of them. And that became my nightmare. Just thinking about that happening to my little Pecco became my, I was horrified. He's my little feather son, I absolutely love this bird. He's my baby boy. And the fact that he flew away, I was so distraught. You could ask Gamey Loves Robin, she watched me. You could ask Keto, because he saw me. I was a mess, and I literally walked for 6 hours daily. For a while, I just hoofed it around the area, putting up flyer after flyer. I printed a couple hundred flyers. I gave them to local businesses. I called local businesses. I was obsessed with finding that bird. I got him back finally. I posted on lost pet websites. I posted on a whole bunch of groups. I posted on Nextdoor, the app, the social media for your neighborhood. I did so much to find that bird, and some people actually, there were sightings in my area that followed a path, and then somebody called me a month and a half later. A month and a half. He was wild. And they called me, and they told me that they saw one of my Facebook posts because it was shared around a lot. I made sure that everybody got a friend of theirs shared it, and it was shared so many times. People were super helpful, and by the skin of my teeth, by the miracle, I don't know, the luckiest, it was like winning the lottery, I got that bird back. He's back home, he's safe, and he's scared of doors and being near windows and open stuff. He's actually scared of it because he didn't have a good time out there, because being out in nature is scary. It's terrifying. I can't even imagine how scary it was for him being around all of the birds of prey and stuff that are around. God, that bird. And you know what? I made some fun emotes and stuff of him and everything like that. He's my boy. He's my baby bird. He's my Pecco. And I'm obsessed with that bird. He's such a lovebird. But yeah, honestly, the fact that I got him back was such a miracle. Sorry, I digress. I got so caught up into talking about Pekko and how he was lost that I forgot to draw. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for drawing, not for talking. Well, I'm here for talking, but I'm not all just here for talking. Because I want to draw. So what I want to do though is I want to make the size of this quite a bit smaller, like that. And we're really gonna start like, really gonna start getting in here and yeah, here we go. But yeah, it was really quite sad. I was so distraught when I lost him. But the fact that I got him back was just a freaking miracle. I don't think, and I never lost hope too. Oh, another thing that I did too was I had some old videos of him, and so I made like a sound file from his beeps and his little tweets. And I amplified it a whole bunch, and then I had it on my phone and I put it on the Bluetooth speaker, so when I did get home, when I was home and I was waiting, I put his cage out, I put out his familiar toys and objects, and then from my Bluetooth speaker, I just blasted his own tweets, like the tweeting chirping sound. And that didn't work. He wasn't around. He wasn't anywhere near anymore. He flew so far away. He actually was... I'm in Maricopa City. He was out in Gilbert. So, far away. He ended up being almost an hour away. But I could confirm that it was him. He recognized the layout of our house. One thing. He knew the tricks that he already knew when he flew away. Also, some of his flight feathers were cut still, but not all of them. And it should have been about the same amount of flight feathers that were still cut to not cut ratio when I found him. Also, his temperament was the same, and he he became more bitey. And I think it's because he probably had to be bitey around other birds. He probably did have to like kind of fight his way to food and stuff like that, because birds, they do get very possessive, they get nippy, and he really had to learn the hard way that he couldn't play nice anymore. Because he did, and he was the nicest bird ever. But he probably realized that didn't get him the food and he was fighting to survive. He smelled like, when I got him back, this wonderful, wonderful, helpful woman. Incredible, kind person who found him. He smelled like Palo Verde, like Palo Verde pollen. Which was like super funny to me. I think that he just really likes Palo Verde, the way that it smells and probably the way that it tastes. Because he definitely had pollen on him. Kind of fixing up the eye over here. There we go. A little bit better, I think. Alright. Yeah, Just like my bot says, I've been live for 2 hours and 18 minutes and 48 seconds. Probably more than that. And runtime is typically 3 hours. It is true. We are actually pretty close to wrapping up. At 1 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, that is when I wrap things up, typically. Of course, I did really get carried away this session. I do apologize for that. I just really... I don't know if I really like that much. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, here we go. I do need to add a drop shadow to her fun little hair. So why not just start by darkening up this area over here? Okay. Yeah, here we go. Let's make this a bit larger in size. In fact, I think here we go, Pokemon Battle Revolution. Now, this is a good soundtrack. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do this. Multiply. No. Normal. Yeah. Okay. So it was kind of a mistake not doing this on the layers. I tried to kind of make this a bit of a faster process. Oh, wow. I also need to figure out what... That's so obnoxious. What to do about when the moments that it does this thing where it stops finding or using pressure sensitivity, it just kind of stops up in its tracks, which kind of sucks, but... Alright, so let's do a create clipping mix. Nope. Let's actually take that clipping mask off. Let's release it. Pretty good. So we're just gonna kind of unbury some of this stuff from the shadows. We're gonna kind of unbury a little bit of it. So this looks ridiculous right now, but don't worry, we're just gonna kind of unbury it when I get there. Oh, come on. See how it does that? It's pretty crazy. There we go. The pressure sensitivity just kind of disappears for a sec. See how we're kind of burying some stuff over here? Don't worry about that, because we will fix that. Just slowly, that's all. Just gonna be kind of slow about it. Of course, it makes her look like she's got a unibrow. It's so funny. Oh, come on. Figure out something about that, because that's just ridiculous. Really crazy that it does that. Okay. Okay, now let's do some erasing. Okay. I'm not sure if I hear my daughter singing or crying. If she's crying, I may have to go early. I accepted your request. Yay! Exciting. I'm so happy about that. Thank you for doing that. Now let's get working on this again. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. It's just crazy to me that that for some reason the opacity of the brush it doesn't pick up pen pressure, and it just blam. It just what command do you use to turn on your brush in Photoshop? Or do you use it from a drawing pad? I use the keys. I use the command keys. So B is for brush, and then I hold I down for the eyedropper. Yeah, that's pretty much all I do. And then Control Z for back, and then if I want to do multiple, Control Alt Z for you know, delete or undo. Because I have mine hotkeyed to use the mouse scroll and a button. I have mine hotkeyed to use a mouse scroll and button. I don't know if there was a more simple way to do it. Okay. I mean, interesting. I didn't know that mouse scroll and a button would do that. I didn't know that you could set that up, but yeah, I just use that's all I do. I just use the command keys that are already in there. I think I gotta use some lighter colors. For Ione. Here we go. We're just gonna really get in there and just kind of paintify. Yeah. I'm just trying things a little bit different this time. Usually I'm like doing line art and stuff like that. But you know, this time around I'm just trying something else. instead of the norm. Oh man. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of, for the next few sessions, I'm just gonna kind of like make a whole bunch of Animal Crossing art. Yeah. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm having a good time anyways. It's been a while since I've done digital art, and so yeah, honestly, I have been kind of missing it. Oh, come on. The only thing I didn't really miss was the technical difficulties that come with my computer not agreeing with me. I love it. You should for sure do a little compilation of them when you're done. Like a group photo. Ooh, that would be great. Yeah. I can definitely do that. I can put them all, mash them all together, of course. Yeah, that would be cool. Very good idea. Yep, I do like that idea. Yes, I do. Ione, you're such a butterfly. You're so beautiful. What a beautiful squirrel. Oh, come on. It's so weird that it does that. If I can get it to just like that, all right? And then we just kind of paint around it like this, and then we're gonna kind of like that, okay? And then she's gonna have a bit of like right there, and then a bit of a right there and here, and then also her eyes need a little bit of work. Sure. Eyes need a bit of work. Yes, they do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do something a little bit like this. Her little eyeshadow. I do kind of need to darken that up, just kind of turn a bit. Maybe I can grab a color off her palette. There we go. Okay, that's what I'm looking for right there. Okay. Yeah, see, because I am really not using a lot of layers this time around. So for the most part, I'm like tiptoeing carefully around everything that I've already painted. So that is the downfall to what I'm doing. It's kind of not really the brightest, smartest thing ever to do. But, yeah. Seems to be working okay, but yeah, I don't recommend it completely, entirely. I don't really like that line there. Yeah, I can work with this like that. A little better, right? Okay. Then we're gonna darken up over here. We're really gonna darken that up, actually. So here is casting a shadow on everything, so we're just gonna kind of pay attention to that. just gonna kind of get rid of some of that there. Yep. There we go. It would be a lot of fun. I think it's gonna be fun. I'll probably get better at doing this as time goes on. Right now I'm kind of like rookie stage because well, you know, I'm really not used to doing these types of streams so much. Yeah. So but I will. I'll do it more. Do it a lot more. Not to worry. Yeah, I'll do this more and I'll definitely get used to it, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of that color right there. Super awesome. She is such a pretty squirrel. She's such a pretty squirrel girl. Get a little bit of a white highlight on it. Ooh, sassy looking. She looks like she's got a lot of sass. A little bit of sass. Sassy little girl. Okay. Let's go ahead and size that down. And kind of like do something like this. I guess. Oh no. Have a great rest of your stream, friend. Gotta get some rest because I'm super tired, but wanted to stop in and say hello. I'm excited for this series of Animal Crossing art. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you so much, Space Daddy Gangsta. Thank you for the bits and thank you for your company. It's really awesome that you came to hang out for a bit. It always means a lot to me, honestly. I hope you have a super good night and get some rest for sure because I bet you're really tired. Yeah, thanks so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. I'll catch you next time. I'll be on tomorrow. So if that's more, there's Petco. So if that's more your pace, I know Keto's gonna be on and he'll probably be like, where's my space daddy? So yeah, so that'll be great. I'm about to wrap up pretty soon here anyways. Yeah. So yeah, get some good rest, man. Cancun. Yeah, you're probably wiped out, you know? Yes. Thanks so much for being here. I'm a little bit quiet, and I hope you guys don't mind. I do tend to get a little bit quiet when I start to hyperfocus, and also when I start to get extremely tired. I get pretty sleepy. I do. Alright, so her eyes, her pupils. Oh, this is what I wanted to do. Grab this color. So you guys can see that this layer right here is adding a little bit of something to her. We're not even close to done yet, but it's a good start. We have a good start. Yes, we do. I hear my daughter, and I think she's singing right now. Oh, I always hate when it does that. silly daughter is all awake and stuff, and she should be sleeping. That little girl. I'll be there. Wait, thank you. Yay. That makes me happy. Thank you. Get some rest, my dude. I appreciate you very, very much for being here and hanging out. You know I do. Oh, you know I do. Look at this girl. She's pretty fantastic. Okay, so get a little bit of paint action in here. Cut some of this stuff off. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Wow, the opacity just did not work for that at all. Nope. It's a little better. Here we go. This is starting to make a little bit more sense. Looks a little bit more like her, I think. Nope. It did it again. In fact, I think I might just leave those like that for now. Until get to them. Oh yeah. Super fun. This little lady is so much fun. Oh my gosh. She's so cute. What a fun little squirrel. I'm such a nerd. Please stop me. Stop me from talking. Here we go. So sorry for being so quiet tonight, you guys. I know it's not super entertaining, I'm just really in that flow state. You know? That's just what I do. Just get in the flow state, and it's really hard to pay attention to things like talk about stories. So I suppose I should, though. I suppose I should fill the air with my voice. I've been working on Happy Home Paradise a lot. I've been playing the game religiously, which is, it's kind of hard to admit because, like, I'm a little, like, addicted to it. It's so fun. It's just so much fun. I don't know. Happy Home Paradise has been so fun. The DLC is really, really cool. DLC is fantastic. I got it through the Nintendo Switch Online subscription. Personally. I wasn't sure that I would like it, but I've been pretty obsessed. Which is super nice. Because it's been a while since I've really, really enjoyed a game. And you know what, with the new Pokemon games, I'm just gonna be so busy with video games. It's gonna be so hard to, like, do anything else. Seriously, I just get so caught up in gaming lands. It's just too fun. Too fun. I think I might hear my daughter, so I may actually have to be back. I'm gonna set a 5-minute timer. If I'm not back in 5 minutes, I don't know, then I guess I really have to be out there for longer. I'm gonna go ahead and save this real quick, and I'll be back. Yeah, and then I may have to end the stream in like 15 or so minutes either way, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go check on my daughter. I hear her making noises, so be right back real soon, okay? Hmm. Alright, you guys. That concludes tonight's live stream. I'm so sorry for how long that took. Honestly, yeah, that was actually something that I really had to take care of with my daughter. She's super young and she needs a lot of care, so these things just happen. The joys of parenthood, right? So yeah, I gotta get going. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will be doing more sessions like these. Tomorrow night will be another night just like this. We may be joined by Keto Squared, my husband. So that's something to look forward to. Yep, I'm a little bit behind on this. A little further behind than I initially wanted to be, but that's okay. We actually did some decent progress, and honestly, I was kind of hoping to, like, get these, like, done quick. A whole bunch of them. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night tonight. Yep. So tomorrow night should probably be a better night. I think so. I will be joined by Keto, and if anything like that kind of goes wrong again, then I'll at least have his help. So, but tonight I just don't have that. So, all right, you guys, have a super good night. I will catch you tomorrow.